Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by. I'm going to be doing the Cooking with Corey's Ribs and a Side collaboration. I have not done a rib video yet, although I've been cooking ribs for years. So I thought this one would be a good one because it would be part of the collaboration, but also show you my method. My method is going to be three hours, not 5, not 6. So the first part of it is going to be an hour on the grill outside with smoke, lots of smoke, 2 sources of smoke, because it only gets an hour to smoke. Then it's going to be an hour inside the house in the oven, wrapped with some butter and some honey, tightly wrapped, and that's going to be for an hour. Then it's going to be taken out of the oven, unwrapped, and put back in the oven for, and this is at different temperatures, you'll see that in the description. It'll be back in the oven for a half hour. Last half hour you take it out, and we're going to sauce it, and then put it back in, total of 3 hours. It's going to be really good. If you have a good butcher, they'll really clean these up for you pretty well. These are spare ribs, and they've already been cleaned up by the butcher at a place called the Market, where I go to frequently. But this is just some final cleanup for presentation and more even cooking. And some people like to leave the silver skin or membrane here on the back of them. They like to leave it on during the cook. They claim that it traps in moisture, and they take it off after the cook. Some people like myself, I've tried it both ways. Some people like myself, I just prefer to take it off in the beginning, and that's what I'm doing. What better use of a screwdriver in a garage, huh? And as you see here, when I flip them over, they're not exactly straight. They could have been trimmed up even more, but this is not a competition. So, and here is oil, mustard, and hot sauce all mixed together. Some people just use mustard. Some people just use oil. Some people just use Worcestershire sauce. I use these 3 things all mixed together. Some people don't use anything. And speaking of people using store-bought stuff or their own stuff, this is my own rub. It's the sweetest I can allow my taste buds to have, and I developed it over years. It's sweet, as sweet as I like it anyway. It's sweet barbecue rub for pork or chicken. Time to wrap these and go to bed. So like my father before me and my daughter after me, as well as myself, I'm programmed taste bud wise not to like anything sweet when it comes to something savory. So this is very hard for me to do, to even use barbecue sauce at all. So I mitigate the sweetness with the Worcestershire sauce and hot sauce. And these 2 store-bought barbecue sauces are a mixture of my favorite flavors. And then I modify them. And a lot of people make their own barbecue sauce, which is fine as well. And of course, who wants to try to squirt it out of some kind of awkward bottle? I put it in my own container. We'll be using this later. So like I mentioned before, we're going to be using 2 sources of smoke. Here's a crudely made smoke pack with only 1 hole. Contrary to popular belief, you don't want multiple holes in there. It lets too much oxygen in and the wood begins to burn. But in addition to that smoke pack, I'm going to be using a smoker tube for 2 sources of smoke. So we're going to want this to be between 250 and 270, 75, something like that. And we want to hover right around that temperature. Hey viewers, it's 17 degrees and I've got to be out here for at least an hour. So if I don't make it, if someone could tell my wife and my girlfriend that I love them both very much, that would be appreciated. Thank you. So everyone and their brother does this trick. Might have been invented by Johnny Trigg, but it's basically butter and honey. Most people, or some people, do both sides of the ribs. I just do this side. I think Johnny Trigg used tiger sauce in addition to these two, but this is how I do it. Do it however you like. I'm going to add this broth to some of the sauce that I have in a pan right here, already sitting here. And that's going to really supplement this sauce mixture with authentic or real pork flavor. And here's some more of that sauce we mixed up earlier. Let's reduce this to a simmer. All right, we're getting ready to make our side. But here is the reduced and re-thickened sauce that is with the incorporated broth from the ribs, and that will be what we use for the final basting of the ribs. Let's get ready to do the side. That was about 3 tablespoons of oil. We're going to go with 2 tablespoons of butter, and this is going to be for the green beans. And about 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning, which is a mixture of thyme, oregano, rosemary, a little bit of garlic, I'm sure. But as you'll see, we're going to have plenty more garlic coming up. Tablespoon of pepper and a tablespoon of that garlic, which is roasted garlic powder. Tablespoon and a half. And I'm kind of running out of garlic salt. Told you there'd be a lot of garlic in this, right? So, and since I'm running out of garlic salt, I'm going to use what I have left here, and then the rest is going to be some seasoned salt right here that I mix myself. So this is what it looks like melted. Very nice, very condensed for 3 cans. Okay, a half hour into the last hour of open cooking. I have reduced the heat from 300 to 250. And that's what they look like. And we're going to baste these for the final amount of time. Put them back in and rotate them. Oh yeah. Holy crap. I'm sorry, did I say that out loud? And here's the final ingredient for the green beans mixture is bacon bits. You can do them yourself or buy them. And the green beans are almost heated up to put this all in there. Wow, juicy. If you could smell this, wow. Stuff's squirting out at me. Check this out for people who think you can't get a smoke ring from a gas grill. What do you see there? Just fell right off the bone, but not completely. It had a little bit of pull. Not tough at all. And that sauce that we made earlier, very, very flavorful. And this one here pulls apart, very juicy. I got all that smoke. Tender, like I said. Let's try these green beans that you saw me do the ingredients of earlier. Excellent. Hey, sorry, the camera cut out there at the end, but I did want to thank everybody for stopping by. It tasted great. I'm really happy with the cook. If you guys want to try it, let me know. If a 3-hour method works for you, give it a shot. But thanks for stopping by and thanks for watching.